Yeah, so welcome back. In our last video, we were talking about MV trees, and we also studied some basics about something called as B trees. Now, B trees are nothing but your specialized MV trees. So, what is special about this B tree is that it has something called as order. So, if suppose let's say I have a B tree with order M, where this M is equals to, let's say, 4. So what it means is that a particular B tree cannot have more than M children. So it is like at most M children. So it will vary from 0 to M. Now then we have something called as key values or the data values, and this is nothing but your order minus 1. That means M minus 1. So in this case, if suppose I have M equals to 4, then I'll have key values as 4 minus 1, which is 3. That means a particular node cannot have more than 3 values. So it can be V1, then we have V2, then we have V3, and all these are your block pointers. So this is about max key values, and if we find the min key values, so that would be your order, which is M by 2 minus 1, and we are taking the ceiling. So if suppose I have something as 4, so I'll have like 4 by 2 minus 1, so it is here 1. Right. So if suppose there is a tree with order 4, so it will have max of 3 and min of 1. So right now I'm talking about key values or your data values. So this is about your B trees. Let's talk about B tree insertion today. And let's say I have, let's say 10, 20, 30, then 40, then 50, then 60, then 70, then 80. These values. So and this is the order as well. So how to start with it? I need to identify two things. One is your order. So let's say I have order as same. So this will give me an idea that not more than 4 children, and then key values will be 4 minus 1, which is 3. This is max. Your min key values will be 4 by 2 minus 1, which gives me 1. So that would be the min key values. So let's start inserting the values. To start with, what we have is we know that I cannot have more than 3 key values, so I'll have something like this. So we have 10, so I have inserted 10. Next comes 20, so I'm inserting 20. Next is 30, I'm inserting 30. So till this point it's fine. The moment we see 40, here we see some problem. So what we can do is we have to bring this particular thing up, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring this up. So I am taking this 20 because this is something which is your middle value. I'm taking this value up, and what I am going to come up with this is, so what I'm doing is I'm not giving any space to these block pointers. So whenever I'm increasing a line, so let's assume that there is a block pointer here, and to the left, once again the same BST kind of concept. What we have is we have 1 on the left, 10 on the right. I'll have 30 and 40. So till now I've reached a position where I'm able to accommodate these values easily. Now what would be the next thing? That after 40 I'm taking 50 easily. After 50 I'm going to get 60. Now some issues. Once again I identify this. So what I can do is let me draw this in the next diagram. So in this case this is going to go up, and how we are going to get the resultant, that is the resulting tree, this would be your just a minor change here. So when I'm bringing it up, so it would be on the left hand side. So this is how this particular thing looks like. So it would be something like this. Now in fact pointing directly to this, to be very specific. Now and this would be pointing to this. Now the address would be clear. And now what we have is we have like 20 here. This was the previous stage. That means 10 was here. Once again let me draw very clear. Yeah, this remains as it is. From here I'm getting this, and 30 was here, 40 was here, 50 was here, and this was the previous situation. So from this what I am going to do is I've identified this, I'll bring it up. So the new structures is 20, 40, and this remains as it is. The below portion is this is 10 and blank blank. Then what we have is on this side I'm getting 30. On this side I'm getting 50 and 60 and a blank. So this is how we are going to get. Let's bring some more changes to it. So what all more changes I'm suggesting? Let's add 2 more values, or let's say we have 70, we have 80, then let me add 90 and then 100. So right now the current is for 70. So 70 comes here easily. no issues. Now I need to get 80. So the moment I have to accommodate 80, once again I'll see what all changes I can bring. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I have to accommodate 80 somewhere here. So once again this goes up. So the new tree will be, let me draw with a different color, 20, 40 and then 60, which comes here. From here same 10 and these values. From here it would be 30 and then this. From here what we have is 50 and then 2. From here what I'm getting is I'm getting 70 and 80. 50, 60, sorry 60 has gone up. So what I'm getting is 70 and 80. I've accommodated 80. Now I know there is another space. So let me draw it once again and then we'll take another insertion step. So what we have is we have the current tree structure is something like this: 20, 40, 60, and then we have 10. On this side we have let me draw it much more clearer. On this side I have 30. On this side I have 50. On this side I have 70 and 80. Now we are still left with two values which are 90 and 100. So for which when 90 comes, easily I can accommodate. Now when 100 comes, once again I need to take a call. I need to once again break it. So how it is going to look like now? It would be, so it would be like, once again this needs to go up, and if suppose this goes up to this position, once again I need to break this. So for adjusting it, there is a split here. So what we are going to get is, once again here it would be, this will be going up. Now 40 and so to the left of 40 I have 20. To the left of 20 I have 10. To the right I have 30. Now to the right of 40 what I have is 60 and 80 got accommodated. To the left of 60 I have something which is 50, and now I need to add to the right of 60, which is, as it is, your 70. 80 is already here. Now to the right of 80 what I have is, I have 90 and 100. This is your final B tree. and once again it is maintaining all those properties, which is like taking the BST kind of property. That means all the values greater than, like 20 lesser than 40, so it comes to the left. 10 less than this comes to this. 30 lesser and greater, so it comes this. So this 40 greater, and then 60 here, 80 on this side, 70 on this side. So taking care of all those features, we have this particular final B tree. So this is all about insertion. We'll see deletion in our next video.